That's why I stand up tall, cause I'm still here to make my name. Let's go for a ride down Main. Ain't a thing gonna change.
All right, it's test drive time up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and I got a nice blue 1979 Pontiac Trans Am. This one came back as a 400 up under the hood, and we are looking at power steering and power brake setup. Do not have AC on this one, though. We'll take it down the road, check it out for a test drive. I love these aftermarket wheels. They look really good on here. Nice tires, beautiful paint, lightning rod shifters. This is going to be great. 100 detailed pictures available, maplemotors.com. About that time. Let's go for a ride. All right, before we take off, we're going to check out the interior. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Working with lightning rods here, which is great. JVC radio. We'll start it up. And of course, once you start it up, look at the mileage, showing 63,000 miles on the dash. Oil pressure gauge doesn't seem to be working there. We'll wait on the temperature gauge. And then tach is working. Clock is working. We need to go get gas though. We're charging. Radio is working. Oh, check this out over here. We have ourselves an oil pressure gauge and a temp gauge. Now I learned about these cars with you, so I didn't know that until just now when I looked at it. I really do, guys. I open the door, I hit record, and I start looking around and learning about all the cars. That's why all these videos are so unique. It's just like I'm going to purchase it with you. You got a wheel lock in there, looking around the interior. What about the fuzzy headliner? Pet the furry wall, you know? Fuzzy headliner, broken light. It works though. But yeah, fuzzy headliner, tilt column there, turn signals. The right turn signal is flashing on there, the left one's not. Wipers on this one do work. Blower motor kicking on, is working, so that's good. And horn. What do you think? Place your bets. Good deal. Horn works. Look, we got door poppers here too. So those right there should get us in and out since we don't have any outside door handles. But I'm going to leave the window down because I don't want any mishaps. But for now, let's hit the road and we'll see how this one runs and drives. Okay, getting ready to take off down the road. And first things first, I'm going to show you how to use some lightning rods. Pretty simple. But anyways, just put her down into low there. Pull these all the way back and let's roll. Now we're down into first gear. And then when we pull out here, give her a good second gear, third gear, we're good. Ain't just cruise. You don't have to do that. It's just there for that. You can pop it down into drive. This thing's gonna go through all the gears just perfectly fine. Our brakes feel good on this one. They're not bad. We'll probably stop and get ourselves some fuel though. Because we are on E. The steering feels good. This thing's pretty straight going down the road. The brakes feel good. Now, I just want to get about $20 of premium fuel, and then we're going to head over there. I want to make sure you see all of the undercarriage front to back, and then picking out the flaws. That's chips, scratches, rust dents. That's at the end. I did that first at the lot. But good deal. All right, now on this one, it's got a release here. You just push the release, push it all the way to park. You're good. I'll be right back. Yep, we got some gas in this old Trans Am. 93 octane, $20 worth, 5.5 gallons. Right behind here is your cap, which looks like it's a newer cap somebody's already replaced. It's so weird now to have door handles on this thing. It's okay. I know a lot of people really like shaped door handles. I just think it's weird that there's not one. We'll go ahead and turn the key and look at the gas gauge. And it does work. It is coming up. So yeah, we started her up. Now we're gonna roll out. And like I said, we're not gonna use the lightning rods basically. I just wanted to show you what they were and how they worked. So we're just gonna pop her in gear and roll. Guys, heading on back to the light. Let's roll. Now we'll just leave it in drive, give you an idea. Tires do rub in the front right. These are oversized aftermarket wheels. They look great on here, but they rub a little bit on the fenders. Well, watch out for that wiper blade out there in the middle of the road. The steering wheel does have some cracks on the wrap there. It doesn't look brand new. Of course, it's got some flaws on the paint. It's not perfect. A couple little flaws on the interior, but I go over all that stuff and I'm getting ready to. Hey guys, if you have any suggestions, put it in the comments. I always read the comments, so I try to keep up with them. I sit there pretty much every night for an hour or two right before I go to bed. I try to get back with everyone that watches the channel. I do appreciate everybody. Please hit subscribe, hit that like button if you haven't already. This one's checking out well. Now, I know our speedometer's fast. It's about 10 mile an hour fast. Our tach is working. Our temp gauge is on the high side. I kind of double checked, triple checked a little bit. I was like, there's no way. I think the location of the temp gauge or the temp gauge itself is off because it's consistently 220 and I don't think that's the case. It doesn't seem like that's the case. Pretty much this whole test drive, we've had a pretty cool engine. Suspension's a little bit bumpy though. I've noticed that. We hit that bump back there and you can hear kind of a rattle underneath. So suspension is bumpy on this one. Pulling back into the lot, picking out the flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents. That's coming up right now. All right, let's get started. We're looking for any kind of flaws, defects. We're going to be pointing everything out as far as body goes, interior, listening to the engine, chips, scratches, rust, dents, all coming your way. Let's start in the back. Trunk in this one's very clean, looking nice. Package tray is also looking pretty good. Trunk lid's in great shape. Seal around the trunk's also in good shape. A little scuff here on the back and down the sides. Chips on the exhaust pipes. A little rust popping up and the chrome's peeling off. Chips on the edge of the door. Chips up here in the front too. You see the little specks from where the tires kick up all the rocks. Spot there. Chips here. Back your midsection. Little scratch there, but some chips on the edge. Get over the wing, over the trunk. Scuff here. Little bubbles popping up by the trim. Back windshield looks good, trim looks good. Chips. Bubbles by the trim there. Paint imperfection here. It's like wavy. Chip here on top. Front windshield. Looks like somebody's replaced that front windshield. It's in pretty good shape. Up your pillar. Trim looks great. Roof on this one's not bad. Got some little ding there. Coming around the front end. Spot there in the bumper. Spot up here in the front. Chip. Speck there. Little scuffs. Coming on down this side. Cracks. Spots on the side here. Chips from the tire. See them kind of scattered there. Chips at the bottom of the door too. Little rust popping up in the bottom of this door. Light chip here. A little bit of bubbles popping up coming back your midsection. Chip on the edge of the door. Chemical peel here. Bad prep on top of the paint. You got some rust bubbles popping up in the middle of the door there. Bubbles on the back here. Cut over the roof. How shiny. Scratch on the passenger window. All right, let's check out that interior. Where's the door handle at? Remind me not to roll the windows up. Missing door handles out here. Somebody shaved them off. It's crazy. It's crazy. Door panel on this one's not looking too bad. A little rust in the bottom of that door. chips and the jams. Seat belt clip is missing. Seat's a little bit loose. Some rips. And the back there looks pretty good. Headliner's pretty clean. Perfect. What a beautiful ride. They did wrap this armrest. Could be better. Engine's quiet. Locks in there, they set it up on the hood. Come down with this big hood here. Gonna have to shut it firm. I have to shut it even harder, guys. Let me feel something. Nope, just had to push the hinge in. So make sure you push that back in or it's not gonna lock. Of course, I learned about these cars with you, so I didn't know that until now. Let's scratch here. I love that blue. Pretty. Really stands out. All right, guys, we're gonna do a full test drive now. This is gonna be at the end of the video, so you're getting confused. I already know. There's 100 detailed pictures, financing and shipping available, maplemotors.com. Go to the website, check it out. Call them up here. Don't ask for me, because I don't do sales. All I do is show you what's going on with the car. Well, all of them. I've driven every car here at the lot, so I can tell you in all the videos, and you can find those videos on my playlist. That playlist is cars currently available here on YouTube. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.